So there I was, just sitting on my couch. My parents were out and my sisters were both at work, both working late shifts. My favorite show was on, SpongeBob SquarePants. It was the episode called Hall Monitor. That is the episode where SpongeBob becomes a hall monitor and he and Patrick try to fight crime. I was at the Maniac scene where Patrick sees SpongeBob under the street light and he keeps saying wee oo repeatedly. My phone rang suddenly and I picked it up. Heavy breathing was coming through the other end. "Hello?" I asked. The breathing kept going on as if the man had been chased several times. "Who is this?" I asked, rather scared now. Suddenly a voice came out. All it said was, "Here." I hung up and immediately started playing my SpongeBob episode again. The scene was creeping me out because I thought of the phone call and then it could be a maniac. I dismissed this idea because it was probably one of my sisters. Except it was mouth breathing and my sisters were always against me doing mouth breathing. The thought of it being some kind of deranged maniac suddenly hit my head again, so I picked up the phone and I started dialing a number. 9-1. Just as I was about to press the last one, the phone rang, and it made my heart skip. I answered it even though I tried to resist. Heavy breathing again. "Listen, you prankster, can you just stop? Because you have no idea how pissed off I am." "Here," the voice said again. It was rather raspy and sort of sounded like the parcel tongue from Harry Potter. I was confused. However, because I didn't know what the person meant by "here," I hung up again. The burning felt in my head came, as if I felt I was being watched. I saw movement in my complex's parking lot. A dark figure was standing there, under the lamppost. I turned back to my TV, but when I turned back, the figure started walking towards my duplex. As the figure stepped into the light of the porch, I realized it was my neighbor. She came up and rang the doorbell. Ding dong. I answered. She told me, "Just come tell me if you have any problems tonight, okay?" I nodded, but then I stopped her. I explained that I had been getting strange phone calls that a person just kept saying, "Here." She said I should just shake it off and dismiss it as some kind of practical joke, because people make tons of prank calls every day. She had a worried look when she said it, as if she thought that it wasn't that, and that it could be something serious. "Good night," I told her as I shut the door. Immediately as I turned around, the phone rang again. This person knew exactly when to call me. I picked it up even though I was a little steamed at this guy. This time, though, he said something that made my blood run cold. "Dad." I couldn't move. I wasn't thinking it was a morbid joke. I thought it was serious. I locked the door, closed all the blinds, and turned on every light in the house. I lifted the phone up to my ear again, and the voice said something far more disturbing. Another thing was that it was a sentence. "I'm here. You're dead." It seemed he had combined his two words and made them into a sentence. I hung up. That was it. I knew what he meant now. He was in the house, and he was going to kill me. I picked up the phone and quickly dialed 911. 911, what is your emergency? "I think there's a man in my house, ready to kill me." "What is your address, sir?" "Street in Fifth Avenue. Please hurry! Okay, sir. Units are dispatched. I immediately saw something out of the corner of my eye. I turned fully, but it was just my shadow. I was lucky in this place, because the police were just a couple minutes away. The phone rang again. A tear streamed down my face as I pressed the talk button. Behind, the voice said. I turned around. He was there. It was all I saw before I blacked out. I will never touch a phone again. Well, that was a very strange creepypasta. And believe me, what I have to say, well, this is the author's first pasta, so I'm just gonna let slide. There may be quite a few cliches with the grammatical errors and all that, but it does feel kind of weird and strange at the same time, knowing that you might never know what could be on the other end of the phone, assuming now these days we got caller ID and all that sort of stuff. And I'm pretty sure that those kind of calls can easily get tracked by the police. And well, anyways, this is the second creepypasta of this month, so there's like at least 8 more to go or so. So anyways, I'll be looking forward to that. Feel free to comment, rate, and favorite this video, and subscribe to my channel. Look me up on Facebook. So anywho, this is Marshall Dion signing off for now.